Welcome back to Good Day State Line. It's Tuesday Trends, and today we are talking fall makeover trends with a freelance makeup artist, Ranya. She's not right here, though. This is my mom. There's Ranya. Okay, so my mom and I are talking a little bit first before we get to Ranya because Thursday is World Pancreatic Cancer Day, and my mom, of course, you've heard me mention this 1,000,000 times. She is just about to be a 15-year pancreatic cancer survivor in December, right?
Correct.
Which is basically unheard of, so congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You are a miracle.
Thank you.
I know you feel real awkward just sitting
I
here.
do feel really awkward.
Ranya's going to put her makeup on in a second, but before we get to that, we want to talk a little bit about how pancreatic cancer testing has changed. There was never a genetic test or any talk about it really for the last 15 years.
Right.
And then all of a sudden now there is, and you actually had it done yesterday.
I did have it done yesterday. I had a genetic counseling session first where my it was a nurse practitioner, and she told me that just in the last year they started doing it locally at the hospital I was at. So then she said, why don't you just go have the test today? So I had it yesterday.
So what was the test?
It was just a blood test, and it was a little bit longer than just like 1 or 2 vials.
Okay.
I mean, she took a few, but it wasn't bad. It was just a blood test. And
what are they testing you for?
They are testing chromosomes. I think they're testing 36 chromosomes, and from that, they can identify markers for several different types of cancers. So not just pancreatic, but the BRCA gene, which is for breast and ovarian, and it also can be an indicator for pancreatic. There's a lot of different genes for other types of things, including like melanoma and prostate and colon cancer. So it doesn't mean if you have these markers, you're going to get the cancer, but it means that if you do have the marker, that you may be at risk.
Well, you are in a different boat because you are a survivor, so basically you got this test for me.
Right. And if you don't have the markers, all it means is that you don't have the risk of having it be hereditary. Yeah, it's not genetic. So that if I do have the marker, then my children and my siblings would probably benefit from also having the test. And apparently, right now, you and your brother and my siblings can go and have the test right now.
Well, not right now, we're kind of busy.
You might as well just wait till I find out.
Or at least wait until we're done doing your makeup.
Well,
Okay,
because
so.
if I don't have the marker, you can't get it from me. You get it from your dad, but
sure. All right.
He doesn't.
Thanks for that science lesson,
yes.
Mom. You can go to pancan.org
I'm science, yes.
for any more information. And of course, on Thursday, wear purple for World Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Day. Now we can go back to Ranya, who is here to talk to us about fall makeup trends, because purple is trendy this year, right?
Correct.
It is, and so we've asked you to please purpleize my mom's eyes.
She does have very pretty eyes, so I'm excited to do that.
All right, so tell us, the best way to make purple eyeshadow work.
So she has pretty green eyes, so I always think the best way to have purple eyeshadow work is just kind of going by the right colors.
Okay.
So let's start.
There's a lot of different shades of purple.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of shades of purple. So I would think with her eyes, a more like mauve purple would look very pretty.
Okay.
So I will let me do this one right here. So I will just start a little bit and just start on the outer corners first. And then kind of get it with a little bit of a lighter brown even on top, just to kind of blend it.
I feel like people are afraid of color, but they shouldn't be. Color's fun.
Yeah, I love color. You can always neutralize it by adding brown, so it's not so like in your face. So I always, So I always like start with like the browns in the outer, what's it called, in the creases, and then I always get the darker purples and just put it on the outer creases, just to kind of blend it. So she can do it for like every day, and if she wants to dramatize it by the end of the night, she can just add a little bit more purple and even like black liner to like smoke it out.
You wear smoky eyes a lot, Ram?
Not really, not during the day.
And then
not really during the night either.
And also using good brushes too always help with blending. And then just kind of put a little bit shimmer in the inside.
It's pretty.
On your eyes. Just a little bit.
Look at that. Look how much better when your one eye looks there. You can smile. People can see you. You're on TV.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Ranya, if someone wants to come see you, you offer a few other services too. Tell us about yourself.
So I do hair actually at Rico Salon Rochelle. So I mainly do hair over there, and then I actually also do lashes at KB Lash and Beauty, and I also do offer my makeup services there as well.
And where can we find you? I know on Instagram you're at Glam by Ranya, right?
Correct. Yep.
Very cool. All right, you can keep going. My mom gets mad at me. This is now the second time she's been on Good Day State Line with her makeup either not done or half done. You know what? So that's what parents are for. They were putting video cameras in my face when I was 2 years old practicing for this job. They got to be on the show.
That's funny.
Yeah, we'll take some pictures of the finished product. Thank you both for coming in. You keep
you so
working.
much.
I'll toss the break. Like we said before, you can get more information about pancreatic cancer at pancan.org. If you've seen any trends on social media we should try, you can always send them to us on Facebook or gds@fox39.com. We'll be right back.